Okay, so here we are. This is part of the process. The bags are pretty much laid out. Need to put another half a bag over there in that doorway area. So we're working on this. Still waiting for that tractor part. That's my son driving that Bobcat. He never drove one of those before. Put him on anything, he can do it. Anyway, that's the scenario. Well, hello again. I received less than optimal results. I'm not dissatisfied, but a little frustrated. I got a torrential downpour yesterday, and it just messed with it. This came out pretty decently up here. This went pretty smooth. The rolling wasn't an issue. The only downfall I had was the gutters are clogged and the rain was coming off, and it pitted my spaces here. I did put this tarp over it, but I'm gonna have to do some repair over here. But overall, this upper section came out pretty decent. It packed down really well. I'm walking on it. I did miss it this morning. So from this upper garage all the way down to the lower spot was fine, but then it started to pour. And we had already had the cement out and raked out, and so we were at a point of no return. And it just rained buckets for like 3 hours. So we had to deal with that somehow. And when I went to grade it, it was like all really more wet than I wanted it to be. And when we rolled it, and we were out here till 9:30 in the dark trying to get it better. This is more like a concrete down here because it's the surface, we couldn't get it like perfectly smooth because of you'd go over it with a roller, and then when you'd back up it would pull it up, and it didn't matter if you used more water or less water. Some of the sections were sticking on the roller and coming up like right there. So, but overall, I mean, considering that we had to deal with the rain, and I mean, we stopped right about where the equipment is right there. That's as far as we went. But we did this big section here, and we did all that up there. And as you can see, it definitely, there's a difference. That was done before the rain up there, and down here, it was pouring. And it finally stopped, but there's more water in here than we wanted. Plus the grading wasn't quite right, and I had to try to get it to go away from the house. So it was a trick. But anyway, we're on hold until Tuesday when it's supposed to be a nicer day. And we're gonna finish from the top of this hill down to the mailbox. But it's hard, it's packed, and it's certainly, I did wet down some areas that looked dry, and it's supposed to rain again today. And I'm sure it's gonna dry out, and it's gonna be fine. I mean, it is what it is.